Maybe actually keeping two supports at bottom, or the support at bottom lane. We're not going to have that Ancient Apparition, Dark Willow, Ursa tri-lane that I believe Jenkins was talking about.
I don't know. I think it'll be tough to see, honestly. I'm kind of partial to the Willow and the Mars in this laning phase. Kind of same goes up top with the AA Ursa, although we did see a pretty solid like first lane or first wave. Did we get that far?
We got about halfway through the first wave.
Because I remember talking about Kuro getting 2 stuns off.
Masterfully denied.
But you can see Kingslayer with the E-spam. Very good at zoning out line, especially when you start boots first.
Yeah, and then Axe versus Ursa. Always kind of a fun matchup because you know Ursa is actually going to try and attack the Axe every once in a while, try and push him out of lane, but at the same time, he's in danger of taking too much damage from spins and battle hunger, and he won't be able to play for that. Miracle throwing out a tornado here to make sure GPK does not get denies in this lane. And that is the important part of this matchup, right? Mag has such a huge attack damage lead.
I was about to make the same point. You can see 72 plus 17, and that's only with level 1 in power. Invoker right now sitting at just 61. You can see Miracle, he went for the double null starting item build because you need to get more damage to be able to contest Mag for last hits, because in power, unlike a lot of other plus attack modifiers, also affects denies.
Yeah, and as most Quaswex invokers do, he's going to be focusing on a lot of harassment and seeing if he could possibly move GPK out of lane. The funny part, the success of Quaswex Invoker is kind of interesting because it should be even worse in this patch, laning-wise, when bottle and water runes and everything is such a big deal, right? Like, normally this hero operates off of, I'm going to harass you so much that you can't play forward in lane anymore, but there's just so much regen available.
Yep. You had a lot of mana issues as Quaswex Invoker. You really don't anymore. And in addition, I feel like, you know, you can see Nigma just used it as a replacement for Puck. Miracle plays it in a similar fashion, except Invoker scales a lot harder. And you have this late game I win button with the Cataclysm, and they have been excellent at setting it up. In this game, you'll have a bunch of disables, notably the Mind Control taunt. If you land that on 2 or 3 heroes and drop Cataclysm, like, people just get deleted.
Yeah. No, absolutely. If they don't die to just the Cataclysm, they're probably low enough for a Cooling Blade, in which case that could be even worse for Virtus Pro than just straight up dying. A little bit of trading of tips here late into the night. It's currently a little bit past midnight here.
Oh yeah, we've been training for this all year. Many late night rides home in the van in Sweden after 2 or 3 a.m. as the EU DPC tended to get very late. And you know, Nigma, they were also, I feel like, on the later end of those schedules most of the time, them being the prime time draw. I'd be curious. Remember, in the interview, Quinn did say he favored Nigma's draft. So do expect the Midas. And that is an interesting timing when you consider GPK. He's going for Blink first. So the opposite idea. He's already got his built-in farming mechanic. Hail Mad have first blood.
Yeah, there it is. Mind Control. Managing to find the opening. I'm guessing Kuro was able to lead off the stun, follow up the call, and then they bring the Spectre up to top lane to be a part of the kill, but actually parks down back at bottom lane. So,
GH, you have to just trust in that.
Mind Control. Setting up now. Miracle's dead. They do know where DM is here, but they don't really have a ton of damage behind it. They're going to pop the Haunt, but ILTW showing up. Okay, the line does manage to catch the Ursa for a second. They're going to control him for a while. Terrorize is coming in. They do manage to hit it too with that. The Arena Spear going out. The Ice Blast on top of that, but no one here to be able to commit onto ILTW. The rest of Virtus Pro are saying it's time to back away. And as you say, he's never going to get that spear. Looks like GH found the opening to be able to pin save to the trees.
It is just not my day-to-day, Cap.
It is certainly not.
I just want to point out the level disparity. GPK is he is level 18.
Oh, Cataclysm to reveal. Gets a little bit of vision. Do manage to bring down GPK. A big kill with a fresh Aghanim Scepter. And now they're going to catch Kingslayer as well. Tornado doesn't quite hit him, but it doesn't matter. He turns around. Ice Blast, actually. Maybe DM. He can do something with this one. Does manage to spear off the disarmor, slowing down this kill onto Mind Control. Can he get out of this one? Terrorize. It gets thrown in. It hits 3. A big hit for the Dark Will as they smash themselves into the arena over and over again. Nightfall still looking good, but Kuro managed to execute as DM falls. Nightfall looks for the revenge, looks to be able to pick up this lion, and Kuro's going to be left behind by the rest of his team. The Spectre gets out, but the Ursa still survives on the side of Virtus Pro.
Because it's going to start getting spooky for your draft. we get a little 4 or 5 minutes later into this game.
Yeah, and you certainly want that second Roshan, that's for sure, and that is going to be coming up. 10 seconds, Cataclysm coming in. DM blown up immediately.
Buyback.
They drop every ultimate they have for that one. GPK being harassed by this Spectre as the buybacks coming in from Virtus Pro. They're saying, okay, you used all those big ultimates, now it's our turn.
Really well done, though.
But also the fact that they could take away the gem on the Dark Willow, take Roshan for themselves. And then that Ursa lineup runs out of steam. Nightfall moving in, breaks the smoke. Hauntabito's going out. They got the vision. Mind Control's going to go for DM. Once again, the Finger of Death, the same combo. They killed them before, will kill them now. Kingslayer is out. They do have the Ice Blast. That's going out, but it's on a dead girl. He managed to use the RP, and GH turns it right back around. But at the same time, the Ursa managed to dodge that one. GPK with his BKB out. Didn't take any damage during that time. He's hunting out Miracle in the trees right now. Miracle hiding away, hoping that he isn't found. Throws out the Deafening Blast. They see him now. They terrorize, goes out. Save. He's moving into position to try and catch out the Invoker, but he's into a creep wave. They do have their Shadow Realm. Can he put out enough damage? The Impale looking to be able to stop him. GPK's after him. And the last shot, he blinks away from it. He manages to get out. Meanwhile, ILTW has killed the Ursa. There's nothing left on the Virtus Pro side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5-man down from Virtus Pro. Nigma with a loud scream just wiped Virtus Pro.
Oh, GH, God, what a quick steal. There's no way Miracle survives it. That was a BKB mag. Mind Control was there.
In play to see if they can turn this game around, despite the fact that ILTW has an Aegis.
And ult.
GPK, they're going to break in. Mind Control fights the initiation first with the double Cataclysm right again. That's GPK down. Kingslayer dead as well. An RP that was stolen earlier by GH for style points to be able to kill DM. That's utter trouncing. Virtus Pro just got worked by Nigma.
I am not sure, as we watch Save go down as well, how you're supposed to team fight into 20 Sunstrikes.
Capitalize.
DM in the middle of nowhere.
He really is. Nightfall makes a jump forward. Doesn't actually find Miracle. Mind Control still managed to find the opening onto the Dark Willow. There goes your Cataclysm. RP onto 3. That's a good setup, but they need Nightfall to be able to put out the damage. He's only managed to kill one, building up the damage onto Kuro. Gets the second one by ILTW with that Aegis. He doesn't care. A buyback arena. Mind Control, though, with a buyback of his own, boxing in and managing to catch the Ursa. He's not going to let Nightfall get away so easily. Mind Control, Miracle, they actually both going to get caught up in the skewer. Miracle's the one to fall. Now a terrorism being threatened here is going to be able to catch GH. They're trying to save ILTW for that, but it's a dieback. GH running around, telekinesis, double Cataclysm once again. It's going to be able to catch two, and GPK might just be able to fall off of this one. The Shadow Blade is getting him away. Meanwhile, the second life by ILTW allows him to be able to go back in. Dark Willow back down from the tornado will die, and that just leaves GPK. Last one left alive, followed by Haunt Illusion.
But it's a 4-on-5.
Dire's bottom tower.
Miracle. Use the refresher.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
ILTW does not have that second life anymore. And he's putting himself forward as the target. You can see they do not want that target. They want Miracle if they can. Eon Disc for Mind Control. GPK creating a little bit of a tunnel here for him to be able to jump to the back line, see if he can skewer them in. Finally, they're just going to have to go for ILTW. The all-in onto the Spectre, but that is exactly what Nigma wants you to be able to do. He's still healthy, and their initiation has been ruined. ILTW looks to be able to finish off DM, while the rest of Virtus Pro going to cower inside of their fountain with Mega Creeps incoming. Nigma have taken game one.
Beautiful, beautiful. I hear them every time, 3 or 4 times, huge shouts. They're playing for so much. Even this win, even winning this series for Team Nigma does not guarantee them TI. We had a long delay, but the boys certainly came to play, and I gotta say,